Okay, I'm back. Okay, so here's our design, and a little bit too big for my screen. There we go. I forgot to mention, you can, if you wish, let me just take this back into Manager, because we can come back in. Thank you. I can now, if I want, change all these colours to Madeira Polyneon, which is what I use. I don't use rayon threads. I'm not particularly struck on them. They fade in strong sunlight, and as my house is south facing, I get a lot of sun coming in. If I wanted to put a design like this onto the back of a house robe, and I have done that, I can't shove it in a washing machine because the bleaches in the washing powders actually bleach the colour out of the rayon. But I can, as I said, come in here and ask for all these for their equivalents in choose colour from a catalogue and ask for Madeira Polyneon, and it's telling me it's celestial blue. I may already have this as Polyneon. I think I have, because that's also celestial blue down there. So I'm going to tell that OK, and forget about changing any of the others. But you can go in a needle at a time and look up your own catalogue. I don't mark any colours, and the reason I don't mark them is because I have the complete complement of Polyneon threads, and I've got the complete complement of another brand of threads. Well, my stash of embroidery threads is absolutely enormous, and I just eyeball threads anyway. So let's go to editor again, color palette. Do you want to save colors and colors? No. Thank you. There it is. Right, now there are 176,241 stitches. When you split a design, you actually increase the number of stitches. And the reason you increase them is because you're interfering with the way that the design stitches out. Being a fantastic mathematician, let's clear this, 1,700, not 1,700 Maggie, it's 176,241, 176,241, plus at least another 150 equals 176,391 stitches. Divide by 2 equals 88,195.5 stitches. Yeah, like I'm worried about 0.5 of a stitch. Come up here. Now, it's a long time since I've done this, so you have to bear with me. Stitch number 1. Okay. And then I want to go to stitch number, come back here calculator, 88196. 88196. Split. Thank you. My design is now split by stitch. I right click into the top thumbnail of the second design that's appeared in this box down here. I right click into it and I say to it, hide all colours. There is my design. Now, because it's stitching at the top of the hoop and at the bottom of the hoop, both parts to my design are going to stitch out perfectly. So I right click into that again and I say show all colours. I hide the top one. Hide all colours. It also increases your numbers of colour changes. Sorry ladies. Colours 25. Get off there. And I think that's 37 colour changes. That's on that first one. That's the odd colours on the other page. Don't start stitching your design at 5 o'clock in the evening. It's going to take you all day. Clear a day in your calendar. You want to be able to sit down in the morning and monitor your machine all the way through. Have a plentiful supply of bobbins ready. Have all your colours ready. Have your colour change sheet ready. And work through it and monitor every single colour that stitches. If the telephone rings, pause your machine. See to the telephone call, come back to the machine. If you get halfway through and you decide you're tired, you want to go to bed now, you'll never get it aligned the next day. Your fabric will relax in the hoop and it will not align properly. Always set out to stitch the whole design in one sitting. And you'll only need to do one hooping. It's just as you finish one design, you then instruct the machine to continue with the second design and you continue straight on. Don't give that fabric time to relax. Right, let's tell it to show all colours. Now the next stage is a little bit hairy. The reason it's a little bit hairy is because I can't choose hoops again. So I've got to file. First of all, I left click on that top thumbnail. Size 216, blah blah blah, keep aspect ratio. Position 06, that's fine. Okay. I don't need any more, thank you. I go to File, Save Selected As. It's got to be selected. Tell it you want the Janome Jeff Plus. Now you'll notice there's no choose hoop. Don't center it. Okay. Doesn't give me an offer of a hoop. And it's Morn Part 1. Save. Does not fit within the embroidered field 200. Continue anyway. Yes, we know it doesn't fit in that hoop. You see, it doesn't give me the opportunity to select the hoop for the first part of the design. It's the only thing I've got against it. Now we save the second one. We haven't moved anything. I go File, Save Selected As, and we still use this. We don't tell it to center in the hoop. Okay. Morn Part 2. Save. Continue anyway? Yes. So now I'm going to diminish this for a second and get rid of that for a second. Oh, and I've closed my other program. That was very, very bright of me. Well, while my other program opens, I'll finish this part of the video and I'll join you again in a minute.